This is pretty much annoying for FlaF. Red has his mutas going out. He made quite a few drones instead of saving up larva, so he's gonna be able to get the second geyser a lot earlier, but he's not gonna have quite enough links to defend this. The mirrors are out though, so it's gonna be very intense. A lot of Zerglings for FlaF survive, and they're just gonna go straight for the main. He's reinforcing the Scourge also, so the mirrors can't be nearly as effective as they'd like to. And FlaF is just staring down some drones, taking out more mules with the Scourge. And it looks like FlaF is gonna be able to kill the Spire, which will be the deciding point of the game. There's nothing that Red can do right now. He got 4 mutas, which will be enough to micro against Scourge, but... Oh, actually the Spire didn't go down. I'm sorry. But still, Red lost quite a few mutas, and during this entire time FlaF built quite a bit of a muta force himself, so we'll see what happens. Red doesn't really have enough drones to support both geysers right now. He's only got 1 drone in this one. We'll see what happens. This is pretty intense. I expected FlaF to be able to get the Spire and just finish out the game right there, but it looks like there's gonna be a very decisive muta fight. FlaF is the attacker because he still has less drones. I think. Of course, while he did kill drones, he cut drones himself in order to be able to make all those links. Okay, a big fight, some Scourges landing, some Scourges not landing for FlaF. And it looks like he's being forced to pull back. Excuse me. I think they came out pretty even after this. I'm not entirely sure. ZVZ is pretty damn hard to watch to understand what's going on sometimes. None of them is making any more drones, both are just pumping mutas. Some Scourges here and there. A lot of Scourges for FlaF, and not nearly as many for Red. We'll see what happens. Red seems to be on the offensive. He's reinforcing his Scourge, so that's very good for him. I think he has more mutas, but I'm not positive about this. I really don't know. Okay, he wanted to meet up with his Scourge, but FlaF has a lot more Scourge, which leads me to think that Red has more mutas, which seems to be true. So it's a nice micro. He was able to get rid of the Scourge even though a few of them landed, and now he has significantly more mutas, and probably will be able to just reinforce and chase FlaF to the end of the world and kill some drones in the process and just win the game. He needs to be very careful about those Scourge though. Looks like he is. Yeah, he coped with that very nicely. Oh, actually 2 Scourges did land. Very unlucky for Red. Really, I think his micro was superb, but actually FlaF was able to stabilize very well, considering the position he was put in. He seems to have saved up quite a few minerals. Looks like he's gonna go and try for 3rd base. Okay, Red attacking again. Still low Scourge for FlaF. And most of them landed, but Red's mutas are far superior to FlaF's as far as numbers go. FlaF has only a single mirror left. Red is reinforcing with more Scourge, and that was a pretty intense game. FlaF really dealt very well with everything, with Red's aggression, but then again Red dealt very well with FlaF's aggressions earlier on. I think that he really could have gotten this Spire. If he did the game of the Venet right there. I'm sorry I didn't pay closer attention to it. Maybe he couldn't, I'm not too sure. That was brilliant ZVZ by Red. And I'm saying the same thing I said the last game, but FlaF put up a very good fight too, so let's move on to game 3. Red is up 2-0.